Venezuela. Today we're going to be reacting to some creepy TikToks that make you question reality. So without any further ado.
Last week I was on TikTok and it was like all over the news. Someone from Congress said that there is a imminent threat that threatens national security and they're trying to get President Biden to declassify it. They declassified it. And what came out was last week, Russia launched a rocket into space and the satellite that they put into space has nuclear capabilities on it.
Cool.
And they're like, oh, they'll take out our satellites and stuff. But they're like, no, actually,
Can they drop things from space like that?
Sure they can.
Oh my goodness.
But they're saying that they would use it for an EMP attack on America.
Wow.
EMP, that's the...
Electric magnetic pulse.
Cool. Very good.
That would wipe
Where
out
90% of everyone will die.
No.
No, that's for
Nice,
real.
nice.
The CIA
I was trying to
said
laugh
that
at it.
if we lost power, if we had an EMP attack,
Yeah.
he said in 1 year, 90% of Americans would die. You can no longer go to the grocery store to get food.
Yeah.
If you
Your
do, you might
water-
get pirated or knifed.
Yeah, all your tap water and stuff will be turned off because that's controlled by whatever electrical system that the city's
Yeah.
using.
It'd be chaos, dude.
So I'm not telling you to dig a bunker, but like, you never know, dude.
We're just being prepared.
Last week I was on TikTok and it was like all over the news. Someone from Congress.
See, they like to use Russia, China, you know, as the bad guy.
The hackers from China, Russia.
But the truth is, these guys are on the National Space Station.
The space station. That's right.
Up in the orbit, you know,
Orbiting Earth. Well, I say orbiting.
together. So there they have no problem. Like, yeah, we'll work together here, but everywhere else we're not going to work together. I don't buy it. Just another scare tactic if you ask me, but y'all tell me what y'all think.
You are now rocking with 23 Wink. I got some shit to say, dog. What the fuck is going on with all these motherfucking outages? We had the AT&T and cell phone shit go the fuck down. And then we got motherfucking Facebook and Instagram. I don't know why, but I kinda think something's going the fuck on in this Ryan Garcia shit. He done put all this shit out. Next thing you know, Facebook said, you motherfuckers ain't gonna hear nothing unless you go on TikTok. And then right after that, they trying to ban motherfucking TikTok, dog. And guess what? Everybody got their motherfucking Facebook account back. But guess who didn't? My motherfucking ass. I done tried every motherfucking thing. And I know why. You motherfuckers don't want me to be speaking this truth I be speaking on that there Facebook app. And now I'm here on motherfucking TikTok. And you know I'm shadow banned on this motherfucker. They trying to silence me, dog. That's a big fact. Everybody was going batshit crazy when that Facebook shit happened and shit. I ain't gonna motherfucking lie, I did too. That's why I told y'all this social media shit is fucked up. But the only reason why I was going batshit crazy is because I get paid off Facebook. Which means my motherfucking card and all my information is on that motherfucker. And if it's a cyber hack, I don't want them getting into none of my shit. Now I gotta move money over to different accounts and shit so nobody don't fuck with me. And then Facebook tells us, we'll let you know if your shit's ready for you to log back into it. Bitch, what you mean you gonna let me know? I can use Messenger and still can't log into my motherfucking Facebook account. Y'all got me fucked up, dog. Cause you got all these other motherfuckers posting all this ignorant shit on Facebook. You got they motherfucking profiles right back. And I know this motherfucking video ain't gonna get no views cause TikTok always fucking with me. How the fuck I go from getting hundreds of thousands of views to a few hundred? Or just 1,000? They shadow banned the motherfucker. And I don't know what I'm gonna have to do to get that motherfucker back to where it was, but I'm just gonna keep posting, dog. We gonna figure this shit out. Peace.
Maybe they don't want you on there because of your sound.
Turn that down.
I mean, I can't say nothing because my webcam be ticking. I found out what it was, my webcam.
Tick, 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 tick.
But That was pretty bad. And I don't even know if I want to post that video because of it.
Tick, 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 tick.
I guess we will to help the brother out, you know? I'm just playing.
That's racist!
I don't know. You shouldn't put your... You should have a card that you load on if you're going to use it on any kind of social media or anything anyways. You know what I mean? And only load the money you need on there for whatever purchases you're going to do. Come on, man. You got to cover your own tail.
Do I cover my own ass? Do I cover my own end? Absolutely.
2024 is absolutely wild. Cannibalistic gangs take over Haiti, and you know how I've been warning y'all about not taking planes the last month? Well, a whistleblower just passed away. Before we really dive into Haiti, it's important to remember. Do you remember in 2020 when all these CEOs were stepping down and a whole bunch of celebrities like Ellen were going missing? Here's a few of them. Haiti is great already. And also the really generous and very heartfelt Clinton Foundation took special interest in Haiti. That's so sweet of them. Anywho, fast forward to now, there's a cannibalistic gang that has taken over Haiti and emptied prison and displaced and unalived up to 15,000 people so far. Pause to read. Now, who's the leader of this gang, you ask? Ex-police force Jimmy. Let's zoom in. By the way, his nickname is Barbecue, and he says that name comes from childhood. But what was on the menu? The leader literally fled the country during this event, and also allegedly he resigned. All this talk of corruptions and all these certain celebrities involved in certain things decide Haiti's great already, and they all go to Haiti. Now back to Boeing and the planes. In January, I warned y'all about the freaking planes. At the time of just this recording, there were about 10 planes that went down. Now there's tens of planes, if not hundreds. I also showed you a few days ago. Fast forward to now, Boeing whistleblower found passed away in the United States, and they're saying that he did it to himself. What?
One, this is not a 737 problem, it's a Boeing problem. Well, I'd taken a team of 4 inspectors to Spirit Aerosystems to inspect the 41 section before they sent it to Charleston, and we found 300 defects. Some of them were significant that needed engineering intervention. When I returned to Charleston, my senior manager told me that we had found too many defects, and he was going to take the next trip. So the next trip he went on, he took 2 of my inspectors, and when they got back, they were given accolades for only finding 50 defects. So I pulled that inspector aside and I said, "Did Spirit really clean up their act that quick? That don't sound right." And she was mad. She said, "No." Said the 2 inspectors were given 2 hours to inspect the whole 41 section, and they were kicked off the airplane.
And if you believe in the coincidence of numbers, it was 1233 at 33%, and actually saw it at 333 in the video. Anyways, what are y'all's thoughts?
Sounds fishy. They don't want them to find the problems. They don't want to take any planes out the air because it costs them money.
Money.
But I don't know, cannibalistic tribes in Haiti. I mean, they probably, you know, hiring small armies to do their bids for them. It's nothing new for them. What do y'all think about this? I'm not real sure. I mean, something to pay attention to, though, for sure. Y'all been making some good comments. What do y'all think about this one?
So the motion of the Earth has never been detected, and the theory of relativity is just a way to say, just trust me, bro, it's spinning. You just can't tell. Michelson and Morley conducted several experiments in the 1800s trying to detect the motion of Earth, and each experiment failed to detect any motion. These tests were done with interferometry, which is to this day still one of the most precise ways to measure motion, and still the experiments failed, but then Einstein came along to save the day in 1905, bringing you the theory of relativity, which the theory of relativity says, just trust me, bro, it's all moving together, you'd never be able to tell. And most people would agree with that. That's why they say NASA has so many tests that were performed over a flat, non-rotating Earth, because you would just not be able to detect any kind of motion, so it doesn't really matter. But then they'll also say that military snipers have to account for the spin of the Earth, They call it the Coriolis effect. And the other part of relativity is the theory of gravity, the bending and warping of space-time. Yeah, space-time, which is the concept of time and three-dimensional space regarded as fused in a four-dimensional continuum. You heard that right, four-dimensional continuum. You know, that fourth dimension, aside from the three that we exist in and can perceive, forward, back, side to side, all around, up and down, that fourth one that's nowhere? Let's break this down. Space-time. Space, the three-dimensional area which something could exist, but in this case, doesn't. Time, the human construct developed off of the sundial, the position of the sun relative to the observer, working in a four-dimensional continuum. So, space, which is nothing, time, which is nothing but an idea, two intangible things, working as a tangible fabric in a dimension that doesn't exist. So, two nothings working nowhere. Got it. The fourth dimension is time, bro. Oh, you're going to talk about time dilation now. Okay. Time dilation is measured with atomic clocks, and it's just the vibration of atoms, right? And these atoms behave differently depending on the elevation or gravitational field. And this idea of the atomic clocks is the most fudgeable thing I've ever seen in my life. So they put one atomic clock up in an airplane, one on the ground, and they measured the difference, saying that time moves different at different altitudes and speeds. But listen, we're talking about 40 billionths of a second. Take a second, chop it into a billion pieces, take 40 of those little pieces, and good luck finding those. To me, it could have been user error. It's like, hey buddy, let's start our atomic clocks together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, we did it at the exact same time. Are you sure you weren't like 40 billionths of a second off? This is how atoms behave in the electromagnetic spectrum. So why couldn't it be electrostatics causing those atoms to behave differently? You know we have an equipotential increase of 100 volts per meter in our atmosphere. That's the electrostatics in our atmosphere. 100 volts, 200, 300, and it can also, see how it's kind of pushing down? Wouldn't that cause the downward bias on Earth? Things to seek equilibrium on the ground? And electrostatics is actually measurable. You can't really isolate space and time and just call it a fabric and say that it's the reason that everything's falling to the ground. Put it this way, it's called the theory of gravity for a reason. If time dilation was proven, then that would prove that the fourth dimension is time, and the bending and warping of space-time, that fabric that you proved, would make the theory of gravity no longer a theory. That would make it a fact. So time dilation is fudged. And again, there has never been a proven measurement of this ball spinning. The Earth is not moving.
I don't trust. See, most of the school books is filled with Freemasons and their friends and the people they want to have remembered. The theory of relativity is just what he said. It's just, I don't know. It just all works together. And he was a Freemason probably. And so that's the leading theory. I'm not saying the world is flat, but I'm saying that anything that they taught us, I'm not jumping on that trust train. Yeah, man. I kind of trust my senses, you know. Even my sixth one, the one that makes me know somebody's looking at me from a distance or something. I catch somebody that you know. I trust that stuff, not what they told me in school, which you find out later.
Bullshit.
90% lies. They teach you the good stuff to get you to trust the bad stuff, if you get what I'm saying. But y'all tell me what y'all think about it. I think I know what y'all think about it.
And why did you ask?
So if you guys notice, this is how you find energy spots. You find cactuses growing out of the same spot, 2 of them. This area is very, very intense. And then if you look at the tree, you can see all the winding. This is how you know you're standing on top of a vortex or a very powerful energetic ley line. There might be water underneath here, might be gold, silver, materials. There's something spiraling underneath, which is causing everything else to spiral. And then create this massive growth, which if you look at how large this cactus is, it's just astounding. Look up here, we can see another spiral going on with the cactus, showing that we're on the vortex, and we're just 3 feet away from the other cactuses. And then we see tier 2, cactus, tree, cactus, all growing in the same spot out of the rocks. And this is how you know that you're in another high energy spot, because we can see it here, and if we pan over here, we can see the exact same thing on this side as well too.
Okay. If you say so.
Nice.
Did Marvel turn our god into the bad guy? Let's take a look at this scene from their insanely popular movie Infinity War. Okay, here, Thanos, he's pictured holding Thor. And let's talk about who Thor is. Thor is the son of a god who got cast out of heaven because he was prideful and unworthy.
Greedy! Cruel boy!
You are an old man and a fool!
You are unworthy of these realms, unworthy of your title! You're unworthy! I hold it, no father! Cast you out!
He fell like lightning from heaven. Okay? And he's the good guy. And Thanos, whose ultimate goal in this movie is snapping his fingers. And guess what? Half of humanity disappearing. He is the bad guy. Now Thanos finishes off his speech with 2 words that have a whole lot of meaning.
I am.
And now it's here, or should I say, I am. Here's Thanos saying it again, in his biggest line in their follow-up movie, Endgame.
I am inevitable.
I am inevitable. Why did he emphasize the I am? I think I know why. Because I am means Yahweh. Yahweh means I am. Think burning bush.
Who are you? I am that I am. I don't understand. I am the God of your ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
The Jews knew what Jesus meant when he said, I am.
I'm telling you the truth. Before Abraham was born, I am.
They crucified him for it. Do you guys know what Thanos means when he says I am? I do.
I am.
Okay, yeah, I wouldn't put him past him to put some slick stuff in there like that. And maybe, who knows, that's where the creator got his, you know,
inspiration.
I don't know, y'all tell me what y'all think. Alright guys, that's all I got for you today. Appreciate y'all coming through and hanging out with me. I do have those the movie reaction of me and my older daughter exchanging kind of our favorite movies. So that'll be coming. So I hope that y'all like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment. Or don't. See y'all next time.